Alright guys, so Sinanju is in global. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna showcase Sinanju in Total War in JP. So and then after that, I'm probably gonna be looking at maybe just regular co-op just to kind of give you guys a damage comparison. So at this point in time for Total War for JP, has changed a little bit. It kind of consolidated to only 9 different slots, so it is much more easier to manage. And just to kind of spice things up just a little bit, I think we would take on this one. So the Psycho Gundam and then the whatever edition it is. These two are the hardest slots so far, and I have not been able to take them down. So for this one, essentially, you need a lot of EXQ damage just to bypass it, which for me personally, it's not doable yet. So I think whenever it comes out in global, I think we should have enough unit that would do just massive EXQ to take it down. Essentially, this one we just need more underwater mobile suit. That's kind of what you need. But other than that, we're gonna hop into this one. This one should be the hardest one of the bunch. And yeah, let's kind of see. And I think Sinanju should be fine if I situate the team a little bit correctly. And oh yeah, so JP just received its 5th G-Crux unit. We have the red Gundam now, so that's kind of good. I still have to summon for the pilot, which I think I might just get it from the tickets, hopefully. But I'm just gonna form a new team right here, and I don't know how I want to do this actually, because this phase is a little bit challenging in some ways. So I think I might just bring. I'm gonna set up the team first, and now I guess I'll talk about it. Alright guys, we got the team situated right here. So gonna be bringing in Gang because I do want everyone to focus on just the Zeta right here, double Zeta right here. And then I'm just gonna be bringing in a healer because I mean, like the face that we're talking about right here does kind of hit like a truck, and given the fact that how Sinanju is, I do feel like it is a little bit flimsy, so gotta make sure we bring precaution, obviously. But other than that, I think we're set. Oh, let me actually give perfectibility a custom level 22 because like why is it not up there? But yeah, I'm just gonna hop right in, and hopefully it survives throughout the event. I hope, but if it doesn't, well, that means that Sinanju was not made for this specific Total War then. Alright, so let's kind of see how we can do this. I think this should be fine, honestly. Shouldn't be too terrible. First things first, let's actually watch the EXQ first. So Sinanju is going to be able to pop EXQ relatively quick. So I'm skipping this one right here. 80% is a huge difference compared to just starting at 50%. But I honestly do love the animation for this right here. Just look at that. And pop the bazooka. Bam. That is just badass right there. My gosh. But so far the damage is looking great, right? Bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Dude, you gotta tell me double Zeta is outputting more? That is just wild. But yeah, this event does need a lot of damage to push through it. And the fact that, who the heck are we hitting? We have Bullseye, so it's fine, but bro, keep evading us. Wow. That is just unfortunate. Yeah, so for these events, as unfortunate as it is, you just can't bring Sinanju into these stages anymore. At least not nowadays. Like back then you could. Like I would use Sinanju with like an armor unit and we were cooking at stuff, but nowadays you just can't. I'm sorry, I think Sasabi is or Sinanju is just past its prime. So, and this is not the hardest phase of Total War, so keep that in mind. So I guess we'll just move on to co-ops where this unit at least do have some credibility in a way. So let's move over there. Alright, so hopping into the regular testing ground for the co-ops right here. So in terms of what we have right here, we have a few supporters actually. So we do have the Quibbly, and then we do have the unit Gundam Unit 4 BTS, or is it BTS? I know it's one of those Gundam units. It's not that bad of a supporter, so I just want to toss it in here. And what we have as well, we have Data Plus 40 testing as well. So for my Data Plus, I don't have the Transcendent skill because I don't have all the rainbow points in the world for JP. So this is kind of what we can do for Data Plus, but yeah, I just want to showcase off, some of the other unit as well. X3 is definitely a good candidate that should be coming out, I would say, relatively quick, depending on how they're handling a lot of these really schedule. I can smell it actually. But believe it or not, I can definitely smell it. But let's kind of see how Sinanju will fare in a regular co-op, which, I mean, we should do well without any problem, I would say. Like, yeah, but you guys can definitely see the EX skill gauge is certainly a huge problem. It just doesn't charge fast enough. It really doesn't. And here we have Data Plus coming in hot with those damage. And keep that in mind, we don't have the Transcendent skill, so we are missing a little bit of extra stats possible. But yeah, Data Plus is not doing too terrible, but it's certainly not as strong in a sense. But yeah, I mean, if you guys did get the Data Plus, is certainly a good investment, given the fact that it's actually after post 2.5 year anniversary. So it certainly makes it a really, really strong unit. But yeah, X3 is going in ham. I don't know if it's specifically about the stage where being a close combat type unit just makes things a little bit easier, but damage wise is not too terrible for Sinanju, but I'll definitely say hugely relying on critical, and the fact that there's just not a lot of damage source from the unit itself definitely does hinder this unit in the long-term growth for sure. A lot of these units that we have on JP now exceed over 2 mil damage per second, and even upward to 3 mil for the specific stage. And given the low amount of damage, I don't see this unit being that great. If you're talking about needing some like specific DPS threshold or something of that nature to finish the stage, yeah, you can't really find it for this unit at this point in time. Like, I'm giving this unit to support already. So, what else do you want me to do? Give it like what is it? Give it the unit enhancement that it needs, while the other don't. So yeah, there you guys have it. But I mean, when this unit was first introduced, it was pretty strong. Definitely was for JP, but yeah, definitely time have decay into this unit, and it is not performing as it was during its prime time. But there you guys have it. Do definitely let me know how many of you guys are going to be summoning for the Sinanju, and I think I'll be having the review for this unit right after this as well. So you guys, I just want to get this out of the way, because like nowadays I don't really do a lot. I still do UC engaged content, but not as much, since for G-Gen there's just so much stuff going on. But other than that, it's going to be it for me, and I will be catching you guys all on the next one.